Today we discuss the frustration of losing 2 hours of previously recorded material. That would have been episode 10. Also, we discuss some movies and Jared and Sean play a game with us. But other than that, we discuss losing 2 hours of previously recorded material. Today on... What's my lane again?
It's an animated show.
Cartoons.
I don't watch cartoons.
I'll be more prepared next time.
Yeah, it's called the Baby Chicken 2000. Or it comes up Baby Chicken 2000.
I go by the PG-13 rules. I get 2 f***s and a...
Are these historically accurate?
I think we should call this segment What Not to Watch.
Completely unqualified pop culture opinion.
Take 2.
Take fuck you.
Maybe you can find it. Remember when you thought you lost that one episode and then you found it later?
Nice.
I was just playing pyramids on my computer.
You're playing games?
Yeah, while you were figuring this out, I was playing games.
We're having a nervous breakdown because we just lost 2 hours of recording and you're over here playing game.
I was playing Minecraft
Fucking
before
teenagers.
we started.
No stress whatsoever.
That's not true. It's not true. I get stressed for other reasons. I just have a lot of work to do, so I was like,
Hi, and welcome to a next episode of What's My Lane Again? I'm Chris.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Sean.
I'm Jared.
And welcome to episode 10 of our amazing podcast. We had some technical difficulties. Just to fill you in, we lost a whole 2 hours of recording, which had some amazing stuff in it. We actually had sports talk, where we talked about basketball, where I learned that we no longer have the Seattle Supersonics for the last 20 years, apparently.
Right.
And that's it.
Talked
26
about
years.
26 years. We learned that Tasha had no idea who Michael Jordan was.
No, that's not. No.
And that Michael Jordan is not LeBron James.
They are, in fact, two different
They
people.
are, in fact, two different people. We discussed the 1993 Phoenix Suns, who were an amazing team. So, we're sorry you guys get to miss that. Here we are, episode 10. Again. For us. Yeah. This time it's personal.
Yeah.
So, hope everyone's having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
There's some things that we might come back for. It's graduation week for all those people who are graduating. Happy graduation. My daughter is one of them, not Tasha.
Oh, man.
My oldest, Kira, is graduating high school. She is going to be moving off to greener pastures, going to be heading off to college next year, and going to be going off to NAU, going to be a lumberjack. So, I cannot believe she's going to be graduating college, and my youngest here only has 2 more years of high school left. God, where the hell does time go?
Right.
So,
How old are you again, Chris?
I am 41 years old.
Yeah.
Add 10?
32, I think.
32? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Mentally 14.
That is true.
That's
Go
generous.
Yes. Some highlights that you missed in the other one. I played a
1973?
cool graduation game where these 3 had to tell me the year that TV show people graduated high school, and they were horrible at it.
No. I got 9 points.
Sean won.
Sean won.
Yeah,
But-
are we gonna still count that? I think we should.
Sean won.
I'm still gonna put all the
Yeah.
scoreboard.
There you
I
go.
may play the game later when they forget about all the dates, but we couldn't play it today because we just played it and they'd remember the dates and it wouldn't be fair. But they were horrible at it. And I threw some softballs in there for Tasha, like Austin and Allie, and The Sweet Life of Cody and someone else.
Life of Zach and Cody. I actually have never watched an episode of Sweet Life of Zach
So-
and Cody.
Whenever it is a Chris game, there's always softballs for Tasha.
Because I love my daughter, so gotta throw some softballs in there.
Even though the last episode he started it by yelling.
Yeah, that's
Oh, damn,
that's-
we lost all
yeah,
that.
we lost all that.
Oh, that was such a good one, too.
Yeah.
Want to recreate it?
Yeah.
Want to yell at her again?
No.
No.
It wouldn't have the same oomph. It would feel forced. And I wasn't really yelling. Just so everyone listens, I wasn't really yelling at her. I was doing my Christian Bale impression. I started to do the intro to the thing, and Tasha interrupted me, that I was interrupting her. And so I did my Christian Bale impression of being interrupted while I'm acting.
Yeah, he forgot we were outside.
And I forget.
And our
Again, we're
neighbors.
recording outside, so you might hear some nature sounds. But I did my Christian Bale impression of her interrupting me, how unprofessional she was, and I was screaming outside, so it probably made some neighbors think I was screaming at my daughter.
Well, and the thing is, actually, if you recreate it now, more people are awake. You might actually please this time.
Yeah, that was like at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 9:30 in the morning, so that was at 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So
Person.
yeah, so basically it's a lost episode that maybe someday I'll be going through my drive and be like, holy shit, here's some of the wave files, and create a whole new episode. But anywho, we're going to start with Tasha, who's going to talk to us about summer movies coming out.
The first thing I'm going to talk about, though, is it is a summer movie because for some reason, they consider summer movies starting in May. One of the ones I know that most of us have seen, except for Jared, is Thunderbolts.
Salt.
Yeah, sorry. It was Thunderbolts.
I just watched that last night.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it.
Like I said, you guys don't know that I said this already, but I'll repeat it for you. I thought it was good. I just thought the last third I thought it lost some steam in the last third, but still really funny. They have some really good chemistry. I still don't remember the actor's name from Stranger Things.
It's David Harbour.
David Harbour
is hilarious.
Yeah, and I was
He's worth seeing the movie. David Harbour is worth seeing that movie by itself.
Yes.
I really wish David Harbour was in it earlier. He's in the very beginning, and then we don't see David Harbour again until towards the middle end of the movie. But yeah, I agree. I thought David Harbour was the best part of that movie. And
I liked when he was cleaning up his house for when his
daughter
daughter
came over. And I've got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's possible spoiler alert.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Just saying that the trailer does not tell you everything.
No.
No.
Trailer kind of misleads you, but that's the big thing about Marvel. They like to try to mislead you.
So you don't expect what you're going into.
Right. Because they did that a lot. They did that with the whole Doctor Strange. Well, actually, technically, Spider-Man. No Way Home. Is that the one with
Far From
Spider-Man?
Home?
Yeah.
Far From Home.
From him, yeah.
With the Spider-Mans.
No, that's No Way Home.
No Way Home. I don't know.
Far
One of the
From
homes.
Home is
Yeah,
the
one of the
second
homes.
one.
One of
It's
something home.
Homecoming.
Something home.
Far From Home, because Far From Home,
Home.
he's not in his hometown as Spider-Man. Get it right. What the hell, bro? No Way Home, he loses his identity because everybody knows who he is. So he has no way home.
Damn.
Wow. She told you.
Yeah,
Jared.
because it's very important in the whole. Yeah.
But anyways, what I was trying to make before Tasha went off on her rant, they did that in the trailer where they had that scene where he was swinging towards the Sandman face, and it just something looked wrong about it. The spacing was really wrong, and they had cut out the other two Spider-Men in it. And I'm like, something's just off on that spacing, and that's what Marvel does. Is they edited out the other two Spider-Men, which they did in this one, but in a different way.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, and then with the credit scene that we're going to, again, spoiler, we're going to ruin the credit scene. Try not to, but we're going to.
Bob.
With Bob
Fantastic Four.
But the Fantastic Four show up in the credit scene.
Yeah.
So
They can't sue us if
they're
we
going to
leave.
now introduce
We're not
the
Avengers.
multiverse into the introducing. That's what they're basically doing. They're showing you how they're going to start crossing over the different verses into one.
Right.
With the Fantastic Four showing up and the different the Avengers with a Z. So we got through it.
Oh.
With the different Avengers
Yeah.
and
Bob
so,
not willing to help anymore because he's like,
yeah, because you
if
get me, you get the other guy. So
he's like, but I do the dishes.
yeah, I did. So I agree. Like I said, I think it's one of the better ones they've had since the end game.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah, there was
Shang-Chi.
there was a lot of dark messages though in it. You're like, oh my god.
But yeah, the last 3/4 of that movie was mostly about mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved, but Bucky going, no, my past was fantastic. What do you mean?
But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's definitely better than some of the last outings. I liked it more than, in your words, Hulk 2. Captain America, the last Captain America.
Brave New World.
Yeah.
I don't even think that. I don't even know why they called that a Captain America movie. I mean, it was basically Hulk movie.
Hulk 2.
Hulk 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it would have made more sense if Hulk was there because, he would have actually been able to stand up to the villain.
Yeah.
It would have been more realistic.
I know we've talked about that
Yeah.
already, but I don't care. First of all, he still never ever took the super serum.
Right.
And even if he had that shield, holding that shield up to stop the smashing of a Hulk, the inertia alone would have shattered every bone in that man's body.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Maybe it's because, he no longer can get the good serum. So he decided to take
Got the hydro serum.
it only, science only applies when it's convenient for the story.
Yeah.
So,
And again, we've discussed that as well in one of our other podcasts that the superheroes get a power that only is convenient when they need it.
Yeah.
right.
It's a wonderful term that I like to put in comic books called plot armor.
Yep, that is it. So, well, good. I'm looking forward to where, with this one, I'm looking forward to where they're going with it.
Right.
I am looking forward to the Fantastic Four movie. Again, I'm still kind of nervous where it's going because I'm still not big on the casting. No. I'm looking more forward to, and I'm sure you're going to go with the summer movies with it, Superman.
Yeah.
I'm looking more forward to Superman.
That's
and
on my
Fantastic
list.
For
Four.
sure.
All right. Keep going.
Okay, this one, Final Destination Bloodline.
No.
Next. I mean, again, it's another one of those. There's been so many of them.
Just like Mission Impossible.
Again, with the Final Destinations, it just seems like every movie is like, how can we be more creative killing someone?
Right.
It's like, hey, I know what we can do. We can make this car lose its parking brake in a parking garage, roll backwards, hit a power line. That power line then hits a puddle of gas. That gas then ignites over to a big pile of this, and then it lights a building on fire. That building explodes, and a shard of glass then flies through a window and then kills a man 4 miles away. You're like, all right, wow, you're being creative, but.
Well, the original, at least was, the original was. Of course, certain things had to happen for the classic one. Obviously, is the log truck. That's everyone. To this day, my wife is traumatized by the
second one.
Yeah, my wife
That's
to this day doesn't like driving behind log trucks because of that movie. But that was, realistic. Where it was that could happen. Some people actually but now they're getting to the point where they're just they make them so many perfect things had to happen for this person to die.
No, but
because that's so the
without
log
even
truck
seeing that
was
movie,
the
I'm scared
sequel.
of logs driving behind a log truck. What if the logs fall?
I always feel that about semis, and I hate driving next to semis because I've been run off a road by a semi with my mom once, and it's scary because they switch lanes. I will not drive next to a semi. I'll either get in front of them or go behind them. Because
it was bad because I went to U of A, and that is major thoroughfare from Mexico to Phoenix, and so there's semis everywhere. And not fun when there's a dust storm and you're driving next to a semi. That's even worse. So it wasn't always fun driving back to Phoenix.
But with the Final Destinations, I'm not going to see it, and it's just basically. I mean, they always end with, you can't fight it. You're just going to end up dying.
It's your time. It's your time.
Yeah, it's your time. It's your time.
Yeah. Speaking of another movie that should end, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it though?
No.
It's
Tom Cruise will think of another stunt that he just has to do, and then they'll vet the script so that he can do it.
He's going to be 90 years old still doing these
I know
movies.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach myself to a rocket ship.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to the outside of the rocket
I'm surprised
ship.
he hasn't been Mission Impossible in space yet. I think.
Get this.
It's Deadpool
Fast and the
Wolverine.
Furious did it.
Fast and
Why
Furious
isn't he-
did it.
why isn't he?
Right.
Yeah, no, it's the Deadpool Wolverine till you're 90.
Yeah, that's
90.
what it seems what it is. The Mission Impossible. How old is that man? How old is Tom Cruise now?
He's 60
something.
61.
No, he can't be because I'm. You're right. He can be. He's 60.
Yeah, he's 60s. He's in his 60s.
You're right because I'm in my 30s, so he's got to be in his 60s.
You're in your 30s.
Nice way to slip that one in. Now you're 30, huh?
You were 30 years old when
He's
Legend came out.
62 years old. He's aged.
about right,
I can tell you that.
Because I was probably like 5 when Top Gun came out.
So somehow he went from being like our age to now younger than us all of a sudden in one podcast.
I know, that's crazy.
I know. Soon he's gonna be 16.
He was like 50 and now
Wait,
he's
and then
like
how old
40.
are you, Tasha?
16.
So when did you have Tasha if you're 30?
10. I was an early bloomer.
Wait, wouldn't you be 20? If you're 30... Wait, how old did you say you were?
Don't try and do math. Don't.
All right, next movie.
It is not. Neither of those things that you said are correct. So
Okay. Lilo and Stitch, the live action.
pass.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's called animated Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch.
Yeah.
They already did it in the animated.
Pass.
Pass.
Except I have a wife who's into Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch and loves Stitch. So I say pass as I'm saying pass as I'm sitting in the theater watching Lilo and Stitch.
Hey, I got a plan for us. We have to re-record an
that would
episode.
work. That would work.
So let's just. Oh man, we can't see. We have to record an episode.
Tell you how
we
much
had some
that would
technical
work. But I
difficulties. We
wanna
have
go.
to.
Sorry.
Oh,
huh?
wait. So we get an episode without Tasha,
Without Tasha.
Wait.
and we don't see Lilo and Stitch.
Win-win
Oh,
situation.
this is.
I hate my.
That's a
co-host.
great
That'll be
idea.
the After Dark episode. Yeah.
Okay, let's move
They should
on.
start just doing that with all the Disney movies, like they did with the
What? What?
what?
What are you talking about?
Like making them adult, like they did with the Winnie the Pooh movie.
You mean the horror movie?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
not adult, like that adult. Like
you just like
rated R.
I'm like Lilo and Stitch After Dark. You're like they're thinking about doing that with all the Disney movies.
No, I said they
think
should do
they
that.
They have done that with a lot of the Disney movies.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've heard. Anyways, yeah,
I've heard.
Okay, moving on. Karate Kid Legends.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I
I'm
wanna see
there.
that.
Like when it comes to streaming.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. I didn't see the movie.
When it comes to Prime or
This is
something.
like most of these you say, I'm like some of them I'm gonna be like I'm down to see when it's streaming.
Right.
There's very few movies I go see in the theaters anymore.
The next two I know we want to see, or at least you guys want to see one of them. Ballerina.
Yep.
The John Wick parody.
Yep.
Did
you say parody? It's not a parody.
John
an-
Wick spin-off.
Spin-off.
You good?
I
Jared
forgot to
moving
ask
his
this.
chair.
Oh,
It was me. Is that
is
now the
we've
sun's right
never
in my
met this
face?
character, right? Like she wasn't in any of the other John Wicks.
okay. So the ballerina is not in it, but the ballerina organization was.
Right. Okay. So like the character is so the that's something
Yeah,
like
the
this,
organization was because it was
Yeah.
Angelica Houston.
Right.
Is the head of the organization.
Right,
Because she
okay.
gets punished for helping John Wick in the third one.
That's right. Okay. So that's the connection. So like
Yeah.
the character didn't exist, but the organization did. So that's what they're connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's one of the ones I will see in theaters because John Wicks are always so much fun to see in theaters
Yeah.
because of the action and everything. It's one of those movies. That's always my like standard of seeing a movie in theaters. Like, is the special effects worth? Special effects action worth seeing in theaters?
Yeah.
Otherwise, nope. Like I don't see comedies or like animated
Yeah.
movies and stuff in the
In the
theaters anymore.
same way.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
if there's no difference between my living room and what my cheaper sound system and can do,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah, I save
The
it for the big
popcorn.
blockbusters,
Yep, same here.
action movies.
Yeah. The one that I know I'm going to be seeing in theaters. The Phoenician Scheme. The Wes Anderson star. The Wes Anderson.
You had practice
okay.
and you still didn't say it right.
She said it right. The Phoenician scheme.
The Phoenician Scheme.
She had it right.
The Wes
See.
Anderson. The new Wes Anderson movie.
Yes.
The only summary it gives you is a story of a family and a family business. That's it. That's all they gave you.
I mean that's very
It's
classic
true.
Wes Anderson.
It has it's a great,
Great
cast,
cast.
still.
I love Wes
Scarlett
Anderson
Johansson,
movies. I've loved
Michael
Wes Anderson
Cera.
movies since high school.
Yeah. I
Guess
can't wait
college.
to see
Wouldn't be really high
this.
school. College.
Yeah, because
I mean, the Royal Tenenbaums.
Well,
all
I
the way
mean,
back.
you're
You're
30, right? So I guess it was
Yeah,
high school.
30 high school. Yeah, I think that's right.
yeah, def.
I mean, 2000.
Not 50 something.
Back when I graduated high school in 2008.
Yeah, that math isn't mathing. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I want to see that. cannot wait for that one too.
The one y'all can say pass and don't give me any shit for.
How I Train Your Dragon, live action. You mean How to Train Your Dragon animated movie? The same movie, just now we have a human.
Okay, so How to Train Your Dragon live action. I will
pass.
be seeing that. Yeah, you can all pass, but I want it.
It's basically the same.
I don't care.
Scene for scene. I mean,
I don't
even the
care.
actor they got even sounds like the kid who does the voice.
I don't care. Oh my god, I didn't see this one before.
Can we get some new ideas, please?
Yeah.
Bride Hard. I didn't see this one
Did you say
before.
Bride Hard?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Bride Hard?
Yeah, Bride Hard.
Sounds like it should be in a different category.
Right.
An NC-17.
When a mercenary group takes a lavish wedding hostage, they have no idea what they are in for, as the maid of honor
comedy.
is actually a secret agent ready to rain
like
hellfire upon anyone who would ruin her best friend's wedding. It stars Reba Wilson.
Yeah, it's
Anna
by the
Camp.
same-
Rebel
And-
Wilson?
Same director
Rebel
as
Wilson.
Bridesmaid.
Not
And
Reba Wilson.
It's Simon West.
Yeah, it's Bridesmaids
It's
It's
Bridesmaids
meets
and
action movie.
Yeah.
Is Rebel Wilson playing the
it's
action?
like Die
film?
Hard.
Yeah.
It's Die Hard, but with a bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bride Hard.
Right.
Wow.
I got it.
Yep.
The F1 movie starring Brad Pitt.
There we go.
Another guy who's like in his 60s still doing action
Still
movies.
doing action movies.
Yeah.
Except this time he gets to sit the whole time doing the action part.
Yeah, it's driving a car.
I have watched the trailer
Pretending
for
to
that.
drive a
But
car.
basically just, it's like the camera's in the cockpit, you see his feet.
Yeah, he was just sitting in a green screen.
Yeah, and he gets, he gets a love scene.
Not even his feet. He's someone like stunt feet, probably.
That's his face. You can see the from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can see the whole.
Whole body.
Okay, whole body. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Body shot.
Okay, Megan 2.0. Oh,
Damn,
me
I'm there.
Regan 2.0.
I'm not there. Again, that's
Me
one of them.
Regan.
Like, I want to see it, but not at the theater.
I want to see that one. That one looks good. What else? Jurassic World Rebirth.
Nope.
No.
Streaming. I'll watch it.
Streaming, like,
but not theater.
and it's not when I'm like, I'm gonna, oh, it's there. I need to see it.
Well, it's even rehashing the same thing. They're really going to, once again,
Jurassic
Island. And it looks like Jurassic World.
Like,
2.
is it Jurassic? I was
Or
like,
the
is
Jurassic
it?
World? It's the second.
Because are they going to
5
like the
years
island
post
that was?
Jurassic World domination and oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Stop.
okay, stop reading.
Stop reading.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
It's Jurassic 2.
Is it
And they're going
basically?
back to
Are
the
they
island
going back to
collect.
that island that used to be Jurassic Park?
From the original movie.
No, they're going to the one where all the tests were at. Like,
Right, oh yeah.
All right.
They're taking DNA.
All right, I'm good.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'll watch it. But
The
not
one
in
you
theater.
are all raving about. Superman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Directed by James Gunn.
Yes, definitely going to go see
And
that as soon
the
as
fact
possible.
that James Gunn is like following the Marvel, like
comics?
Well, no, Marvel. Yeah, James Gunn is following the
DC.
Marvel.
Marvel comics, yeah.
No,
Sorry, go
following the Marvel rule and making all the actors show up in the TV shows and the TV
all
shows follow the
connected.
movies and they are
Yeah.
connected.
Because
So-
the Green Lantern, Nathan Fillion, is going to show up in Peacemaker season two, Lanterns, and Superman.
Yep.
Yep.
And so is Hawkgirl. She's in the Peacemaker.
Yep.
and
You mean,
Alan
Wait, is
Tudyk.
this Green Lantern or Simple Jack?
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack.
Wait, Alan Tudyk is in
Yeah.
the new Superman movie?
He's the voice of one
He's
of the robots.
voice of one of the robots.
He's in the
Oh.
trailer.
He's
Yeah.
one of, I get 3 names listed.
Of course, he's in like every DC thing now. He's in Creature Commandos.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like apparently
He's in
Nathan Fillion is showing up in every superhero movie now too.
yeah. It's like
I thought you just said Predator.
What about Predator? There is a Predator movie coming.
There's, but
Yeah,
that's
Predator
not-
Is it a
Badlands.
movie or is it a TV show?
so. There's
It's
an
a movie. We talked about this, Dad.
There's both. There's an animated
Yeah.
show coming out,
Oh, okay.
and there's
the
also
movie trailer you saw.
And there's
I
also
don't
a movie
like the
called
way it
Badlands.
looked.
the
The Predator looked.
oh, I don't like the way the Predator looks. either.
Yeah.
Did you just say
it's
something
the
about
armor.
Predator versus Batman?
Are you high?
Because we watched the trailer at Topeka.
Thunderbolts.
Oh, they have the trailer at
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trailer.
Topeka. What the hell's
I
that?
don't know. For some reason, Thunderbolts translated to Topeka in my head.
No, but it's going to be a Predator who's like, he's going to be a good guy, sort of.
Oh, that's
so
a guy?
It's a guy? Well, it's a good, he's going to be a good guy.
Look like a girl.
Whatever, it doesn't
Be a
matter.
good
that's a
creature.
human.
He's not going to be the. So basically, Elle Fanning is the in it, and she and the Predator work together to defeat an even bigger bad guy. So it's like he's helping the human in this one.
Well, and it also looks like
the Predator is, whether it's a male or female, whatever. But the Predator is working with the humans in this movie.
Well, and it looks like they're like on a world where they're hunting things.
Right.
So like it's like I'm thinking got thrown on that planet to be hunted, and that's what I'm assuming.
Maybe, but yeah, the whole thing was with this movie is what if the Predator was a good guy?
Okay.
That's the whole tagline.
Okay.
But the show, the animated show is a whole nother thing, but we'll see that too.
Okay, sorry, Tasha. Next.
Fantastic Four. First.
I mean, I'm gonna see it. Like I said, I'm still hesitant.
Yeah, I want to see it.
That's July 25th.
July 25th.
That's what.
Yeah.
A couple weeks after Superman.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm still hesitant about the casting.
Yeah.
The Naked Gun.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that, but probably not in the theaters either.
Yeah, probably not in the theaters.
Yeah.
No.
Freaky or Friday?
No.
Nope.
Not even hesitant to see. Not even like.
I'm hoping my wife doesn't make me see it. I'd like to be able to just watch it on streaming. Yeah. Mainly she watched it on streaming, and I'm doing something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody 2.
Yeah, I want to see it, but again, it's streaming.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna mention this one because I watched the thing because this comes out August 22nd. It's the Honey Don't.
Yeah,
We
I
talked
do.
about
Honey
that one.
Don't looks so good. It's Ethan Coen's. I don't know where we're at. I don't know where I know we've discussed it now 3 times.
Right.
But I don't know where we've discussed it. And I don't know if it's on this recording or the lost recordings.
Right.
But Honey Don't is a movie I'm looking for. It looks really good. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. We've discussed it so many times now. It's Ethan Coen.
By this time, maybe you're not looking forward to it anymore. Yeah. We've discussed it so many times. Chris no longer wants to see this movie.
I don't even know if I want to see it anymore. But basically, Honey Don't is Ethan Coen's newest movie. Basically, it stars Margaret. We'll just say Margaret.
Margaret Qualley.
Qualley. That's it. Margaret Qualley.
Maggie Queequeg.
Margaret Qualley.
That's what her friends
Margaret
call her.
Qualley. But it's also got like Aubrey Plaza, who has just got off tragic. I think this was before the tragic happenings of her life, so she's now staying on the radar and not doing anything. Charlie Day, and Chris Evans plays a preacher, and it's basically Chris Evans is not a very nice or scrupulous. He's a very scrupulous, bad preacher.
He does some questionable things
with his parishioners, and it's about a murder mystery, and she's trying to solve a murder that one of the parishioners, and so it looks really good. It's basically off the back of following the lines of Fargo. It's a very dark murder mystery that she's a detective trying to solve, and so I'm really looking forward to it. And that's it. I mean, we talked about it so much that no one is ever going to hear anymore because, But it's very he's very into S&M, recording his parishioners wearing doing very dirty things, and Chris Evans looks so funny in it. It just cannot wait to see it. Next.
I'm done.
Oh, that's it. Good. Yeah. Summer movies. They just don't. I mean, I don't know.
They're not what they used to be.
I don't know if it's
not
because
they used to be like, can't wait to see.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because
there's a list of
like,
47. I'm not going to go over all 47.
I just don't know if it's because I'm in my 30s now, or
yeah, you're 30.
His age changes every time. It's crazy. If you're in your 30s, I'm in my 20s.
It's just like
back
in, it used to be the summer blockbusters.
You're not born yet.
I'm not
the
born
summer
yet.
blockbusters. It was all about the summer blockbusters, and now they're just me.
There's only a few that I'm like.
They're few and far
Wes
between.
Anderson. There's only a few like Wes Anderson. I guess Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts was good. I'm like, there's only now a few that I'm like, let's do it.
Well, and like you're saying, most of them were like, I'll wait for it to stream.
Yeah. Well, that's just it now too. I mean, back in my day, we had to wait like 9 months for a movie to come, and then we went to the video store, which I kind of missed the video store.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
The big
Hollywood Video was that one, right?
Hollywood Video. You had the shelves and shelves of the movie that come out, and you'd have to go and you browse for like an hour and see what was out. And
wait, weren't you 30? Blockbuster was already closed by the time you were born.
In the 90s, they were still around.
Yeah.
They closed in the late 90s. I was still a little kid walking through in the 90s.
Little baby. Little kid.
But yeah, you would like the movies would be stacked. The video cassette. Yeah, I said VHS. I'm that old. They would be stacked behind the box, and you're like hoping it was there, and you'd end up having to get like the direct-to-video movies because the rest was so long. And so that's what you look forward to. And so you waited. Nowadays, it's like a movie goes in the theater, and then 2 weeks later, it's on streaming.
Yeah.
If it's a really good movie, maybe 2 months later it's on streaming. So,
Right.
I mean, look, Minecraft movie's already on streaming.
But it's been a month.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A month.
So are people now trashing their own homes while watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're now bringing chickens into their own homes.
Yeah.
You guys saw that, right? That someone brought a live chicken to a theater. Don't know how, but they snuck a live chicken.
Oh my god.
They brought a live chicken.
Did they fabricate it while they're in there? Is that
They're
what
not me. But they took the live
Stick
chicken.
his finger in.
Their finger chicken?
They took a live chicken, and when it came to the chicken jockey scene, they hold up this chicken. Chicken jockey! Yell, chicken jockey! And this chicken was just walking around the theater eating popcorn. No, I'm like, this was a huge news story. No, these college kids brought a live chicken.
They're stupid.
Where was this?
All right, back to the episode.
I don't know. It was somewhere in a college town.
That narrows it down.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it's only, what, like 150 of them?
Well, there's 184 just Division 1 colleges, not including Division 2 and 3 and community colleges. And
So, yeah. So, we can narrow that down
Yeah.
quickly.
I tried to research it. It didn't tell me.
All right.
Okay.
So, it's a fake story.
No, there
Fake
is
news.
clips
Like, you
to
can
prove it.
like, just look at, I mean, you be able
All
to
right.
look up.
so, anyways,
All right.
enough about chickens. Are we doing my thing now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Our podcast has a lot of chicken references to it.
All right. I have a little game to play with you guys.
Nice.
This is a movie quote game. Can you guess the movie based on the movie dialogue?
Okay.
So I will give you the year of the movie and a quote,
Ooh.
and you have to tell me what movie it is from.
Ooh.
I will tell you that these range from 1939
39?
to 2016.
You bitched at me for doing, like, movie shows from 1960? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm all.
Atosh, do you understand?
How are we gonna do ding 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 or
we
say
can
it?
do we can say your name.
Okay.
Say your name.
Okay.
You do not have to answer.
You?
Say your name if you remember what it is. And
My name's Chris.
You don't have to answer in the form of a question. You do not have to, Chris.
What is?
All right. So
No promises.
for an example, I would say the year is 1987, and the quote is, "If it bleeds, we can kill it."
Predator.
What, Chris?
What is
Predator?
Okay, that's our warm up. Oh, I had to get Predator in here again somehow. Since we have to talk about it on every episode. Some of these are obscure, I will tell you.
The quote is, "If it bleeds, we can
These
kill
are
it."
all going to be popular movies that most of you guys have probably seen, but they are kind of obscure quotes. I'm not going to give you "May the Force be with you" or anything
Right.
too easy, okay?
Darn it.
All right. The first movie is from 1986. The quote is, "Life moves pretty fast. If you
Chris.
don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did that one.
Darn it, I was
Dang
gonna
it.
get that. I could have done it. I thought we had to wait till he finishes the quote.
Do we have to wait till you finish
I
the
would
quote?
Yes,
prefer if
let's
you
wait
did.
Okay.
till... There we go. He doesn't get the
Okay,
point. I'm
okay.
joking.
I'll give him the point. It's
I
fine.
Give him
Give him
each a
the
point.
point.
'Cause
We all knew
I know
it.
Do you know it?
I knew it. It's failure. Yeah.
I gave everyone a point.
Flareless
Since-
Blulers.
Ferris Bueller's Day
Off.
Off. Give everyone a point since I did
So
jump.
that's a neat. That one's they get harder. All right.
That's what she said.
You gave everyone a point.
Yes, everybody
Okay.
is. It's one.
2016.
Okay.
If you wear a dress and have an animal sidekick, you're a princess.
Oh.
2016.
Yeah, I know the quote.
I'll give you a hint. It is an animated movie
Tasha.
or a cartoon, as Tasha likes to call them. Yes,
What is Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet?
correct. No, I'm just kidding. It's not it.
Oh.
No, it's not it.
Then why would you say correct?
Yeah, why did you say correct?
I don't know. I meant to say incorrect. Sorry, it's not correct.
Okay, if it were
Sorry, cut that out.
If you wear a dress and have an animal sidekick,
You're a princess.
you're a princess.
2016. Animated.
2016 animated. I'm trying to think about 2016.
Sean Shrek?
No,
One of the Shreks? All right.
it's
Oh,
not Shrek.
And they get harder than this?
Some of them are harder.
I know the quote. I know it.
yeah, I know the
All
quote
right.
too. Hold on.
Are you gonna give us another clue?
I'm trying to think of a clue that I could give you that wouldn't just give it right away.
I don't think
What
Chris
if
is
you give
gonna.
us the animator? Like the Disney.
What's the
Pixar?
answer?
Give us
It
is
is-
it Disney,
it's
Pixar,
Disney.
DreamWorks? It's Disney.
I think. Pretty sure.
I just give it to us.
Oh,
No!
there's
No.
a sequel to this as well.
If you wear a dress and have an animal
All right,
sidekick, there's a
I'll give you-
sequel. Don't know.
I'll give you
Oh.
2, 3,
Sequel.
2,
Done.
1. It is
Incredibles.
no. It is Maui from Moana.
Oh my god! That's why it sounds so familiar.
Dang. Good quote.
I
Okay.
remember that quote.
Either
Oh, it
way.
was
These
from
are
something.
these I'd tell you they're little deep cuts, little
Yeah.
don't want to make them too easy. All right. Next one, 1989. X never ever marks the spot.
Oh, God, I knew that. Oh, I knew
Chris?
that.
No.
Sean?
Tasha.
Goonies?
No.
No.
That's a good guess though, but
I forgot my own
Goonies was
name.
1985.
X. Oh, Chris, what is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Correct.
Why did I say
Well,
my
I
dad's
just don't
name?
say what is.
Oh, sorry.
You
Hang
still
on.
gotta
You
put that in.
give him a point.
Did you hear me say your name instead of...
No.
I went, Chris, Tasha.
Did you know what it was?
I thought it was Goonies, but I'm like, wait, no, that's two.
He said good.
Yeah.
It's when they were in the
right.
library, and he's...
This is a movie that is celebrating its 50th anniversary from 1975. What is the air speed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Chris. What is Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Yeah,
Correct.
Just faster. Yep.
Correct.
I'm still saying what is. What is it? I watch a lot of Jeopardy.
He does.
All right. Next one is also has a 50th anniversary this year. It's from
Oh, I need to give you a point.
1975. This is a tough one. That's some bad hat, Harry.
Oh, Tasha. Oh, but which... Wait, can you say that again?
That's some bad hat, Harry.
Some bad hat, Harry?
1975.
I'm like, that's for the,
This
that's
is
the
a
fact
very
that-
obscure quote, but from a very popular movie.
so funny that Tasha's the one going, oh, wait,
No, because then I realized the year, and I'm like, no, that can't be its 50th.
75?
Yeah, 1975. 50 years of this great movie.
I have no clue. I'm not even gonna try.
Steven Spielberg.
I mean, Steven Spielberg.
It's a different truck this time.
Steven
Is
Spielberg.
Chris?
Yeah.
Is this Close Encounters of the Second Kind?
Third kind?
Third kind?
No.
Okay.
What's Steven Spielberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Steven Spielberg.
No, I mean the one I'm...
Oh, I know this movie.
Go ahead.
Jaws.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So when it's Chief Brody when he's on the
Yes,
beach
Yes.
talking to the older guy about closing the beaches.
I
and he's
remembered
like,
it right when you said
That's some
it.
bad hat,
That's
Harry.
That's some bad hat, Harry.
It's
Okay.
it's an obscure one, but I like that quote.
Yes. right when
good
I...
one.
Right when it come to me, right when I said it. I was like, oh, wait, I know that's the line.
All right, 1991. I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
I know this. Oh, anyone? Chris. Silence of the Lambs.
Correct.
I'm having an old friend for dinner.
I was thinking that's what it was, but you said Chris first.
All right.
Yeah, I was like,
here's
oh, does
your-
anyone else want to take that before I grab it?
I was
Here's
going
the
to,
old-
but you had it. It's fine.
Here's the one from 1939.
Chris.
Go ahead.
Some Like It Hot.
No.
It's like, holy
You're
movie.
the quote.
Right, 1939. Well, some people without brains do an awful lot of talking,
Chris.
don't
Wizard of Oz.
they? Anybody else want to guess?
Oh, so was it Wizard of Oz?
I'm just seeing if anybody else
No,
wants to
I was
guess.
gonna say, I don't know.
Look at it. Isn't it Wizard of Oz?
It is the Wizard of Oz, but I was just going to give someone else an opportunity to see if they thought it was something else. All right, Tasha, this one's for you. 1986. It'll make sense in a minute. I never had any friends later on like I had when I was 12.
Oh, Sean.
I
Stand by
know.
me.
Yes, I want to see if you got it.
That's why I said, because we were talking about Stand By Me and
Oh,
how she hated that movie.
I told you how I like basically zoned out the whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at the end of the movie.
Yep.
Gordy.
Gordy.
Point.
I
You're
figured
going to be
you
a
knew
great
it.
writer
I
someday,
figured
Gordy.
You're giving it to somebody else.
I was listening to Tasha knew it.
Are you good on the scoreboard?
Yeah, Ted has
All right,
6.
couple more. 1993. Right. Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't skip one. I would love to stay here and talk with you, but I'm not going to.
This is like the most generic thing.
Yeah, that one.
It is. This one's tough.
1993.
1993.
I'd love to sit here and talk with you, but what?
But I won't. But I'm not going to. I would love here to.
Why do I feel
I
like
would
it's
love
an
to stay
X-Men?
here and talk
No,
with you,
93.
but I'm not
That's
going
90
to.
But that's
93
not.
is
That's
way too
97.
early for X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Think,
It's like
1993.
This movie. You want a hint?
Yeah.
It's the name of the movie is a holiday. Not like a federal holiday, but it is a holiday.
Groundhog's Day?
Now say your name.
Oh, Tasha, what is Groundhog's Day?
No, the correct answer is Groundhog Day, not Groundhog's Day, but I'll give it to you. Yes, you're correct.
That's right. That's the Bill Murray when he's coming over.
Yeah. He's like, I'd love to stay here and talk to you.
I'd
But
love
I'm
to
not
say,
going
but I'm
to.
not going to.
All right, last one.
Is that really 1993?
Yeah, that's crazy,
How old
right?
that movie is.
Me and Hannah watch that every year on Groundhog Day.
Hey, it came out before you were born, right, Chris?
Hannah and I watch it every year.
No.
Remember, you
don't
take
think
out
it's-
you take out the name.
I know grammar.
I watch it
I know,
every
I
year.
just don't care.
Hannah and I watch it every
Hannah, me and Hannah,
year. Me don't watch it.
The
Me
wife
watch
and
it
I-
every year does not make
the
sense.
wife and me
Yeah.
watch it every year. All right, one more. 1982. You weren't even born yet,
Wasn't
Chris.
born yet. No, not yet.
This is the year I was born. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain.
I don't know. I wasn't born yet, so I don't know. Those
Seems like, is it one of those like
In the rain.
chick flick movies in the 80s?
It is not even not even
Okay.
close. This is. I know that you've probably seen it. Chris has seen it before. We've talked about it before, and it's an action movie.
What was
Is it
that?
1982?
An action movie?
1982
Chris
action movie.
says Blade Runner.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I knew it right off the bat. I was just trying to.
Are you
Oh,
done?
I see. You're sandbagging.
I was
Oh,
trying to give you guys a
sandbagging.
chance.
Yeah, he's trying to be nice.
I feel bad when I'm like, Chris, Blade Runner. Chris, but
this out.
I feel like I don't feel like I'm
that?
I
sandbagging.
know you need like a handicap.
I feel like
you
yeah,
need like
well,
a 10
I
second
feel
like
I-
a 10 second
I feel
handicap
like
to,
really bad when I'm like, Chris, blah blah. Chris, blah blah blah.
All right. So that was it. Good job, everybody.
that was fun.
I was trying not to make
I
it.
feel bad.
I didn't want to
You're
make
right.
it
You
that
did,
easy.
no, other than the Press Bureau one, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't want to make them
I-
easy.
I will have to say though,
Insult, but-
the Moana one, I was like, nope.
You know, the
Yeah.
Moana one really tripped me. I was like, wait.
the Mo. When you get into the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you start getting the older ones, I'm like, ugh. So what were the scores, Tasha, on that awesome game of quotes?
I was in last place with 2. Sean had 3. My dad had 7.
Out of? How many did you
10.
have? 10.
We did my math.
You did that math right.
So you guys got.
Oh, remember we gave you everyone got a point for that
Okay, I'm
first
like,
one
wait, my math
because
does not math right in that.
yeah,
But you guys, no one got Moana.
no one got Moana.
No one got-
That was the only one that no one knew.
Well, that was fun.
Thanks.
So, speaking of movies, anybody
That was
have any
fun.
like movie news?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Jared,
what?
just some movies.
Just so happens that I do.
That wasn't a setup or anything.
Yeah.
Wait, he's moving?
He's not.
Wait,
What are you on? Can I get some?
It's called
You know,
teenage
Tasha,
not paying attention.
sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Are you moving? What?
Here's some
All right.
That was her wishing. That was her hoping that you were moving.
Yeah, sorry.
You told me. Where's
Not
he
yet.
going?
I'll let you know.
No, not yet.
Eventually, we're moving.
Never. No, you're not.
We're not going to stay in Arizona forever.
Yes, you are.
So I have some movie delay news in as far as Paramount Animation is concerned.
No,
So-
they delayed Shrek.
No, Paramount. Not that's
That's
DreamWorks.
Warner Brothers.
That's a DreamWorks.
So the
DreamWorks,
animated movie, The Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender, has been delayed. If you care.
Oh wait, I'm right with it.
There you go. The previous date was January 2026, and it got moved back to October of 2026. So just a few more months.
I would
And then-
I would be shocked if I knew they were making a movie.
Well,
I did.
it's got, hopefully it's much,
Oh, you were,
much
don't you
better
watch the
than,
animated show?
I did. I didn't know they were making a movie.
hopefully it's much, much better than the
The live action
movie.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Ding movie? That was horrible.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
I mean, that's a
so
really
any of
low
it,
bar.
but-
Waste your time. It's awful.
It's awful. So did they bring all back the original voices from the
As far as I know, what from the
animated
show?
TV show?
Yeah, I think so. It just delayed the movie that's coming out. That's like a continuation of the show.
Oh,
So
okay.
That's cool.
yeah, as far as I know, it's just delayed in,
So
in the
what's
production.
delaying it?
Your mom.
I don't know. And why do they delay anything? I mean, I don't
Money?
know. Money.
The artist behind the strike could have
yeah.
affected it.
What
I mean, it's
strike?
anim-
What strike has that happened in a while?
What strike
That was
are
like
you?
2 years ago.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
also another Paramount animated movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem
Yeah, Mutant
2
2 was I
got
saw
pushed
that.
back from October of 2026 all the way to September of 2027.
Ouch.
Do we know why
Oh,
that is?
damn.
No, I didn't do that much research.
So basically, you're giving us headlines.
Yeah,
Okay, so why? I don't know. I just read the headline.
these are just headlines.
I just Googled it.
Man,
My AI showed
devoured
me.
by swarm of bees. Oh, devoured? Why? I don't know. I just read the headline.
Yeah,
Car eats human being. Ate? Oh, how? I don't know. I just
I mean, does it matter? Does it matter why it was delayed? Why it was just delayed?
Well, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible, right? Terrible.
How,
news.
but how did
We
the
did-
shows? How did the TV shows do?
the TMNT show has one season out on Paramount.
Yeah.
I watched it. It was good. I liked it.
I
it was
liked it
good.
too. It's okay.
I mean, it's a direct
Wait, it's
continuation.
out already? Oh.
It's been out since last year
year.
on Paramount Plus.
Where you been?
They have 10 episodes. It's a direct continuation from the movie, which we enjoyed the movie, but I think
And each show, it's because you could tell that they had budget restraints.
Okay.
Each show is more focusing on a character, not the whole.
they have a few
TV
episodes where it's everybody, but
Yep. So it's not like you get every character in every episode. You get a character, and then hey, look, they're all together, and then we're back to one character, one character, and then
yeah, they did it in like a story arc. Like the first 5 is a story arc, and then the second 5 is a different story arc.
Yep.
So they all kind of have like their own like Raph's adventures, and then Leo's adventures, and then whatever. So, but I thought the animation is better in the show than it was in the movie because I wasn't a big fan of the animation
I was not
in the
a fan
movie.
of the pencil.
But they
animation, whatever
cleaned
call
it. I mean, it looks better in the show, I think so.
Okay.
And then some movie update movies.
Okay.
Movie update movies.
Movie update movies.
Movie
Some
update.
movie update movies.
Movie update.
We're gonna watch a movie
news.
about movie updates.
Movie update news.
Hey, look,
which
we're
I
gonna
know.
watch a YouTube video about movie updates about a movie updates. We're gonna watch some people watching some movie updates
Yeah.
about movie updates.
Let's watch people watching trailers.
We're gonna do our own video of us watching these people watching videos about movie updates,
And we're going to do a podcast.
and then we're
about-
gonna do a podcast on it.
Let's do it.
All right, so anyway, movie about movie updates.
Movie update news, which I'm sure Chris and Tasha will be very happy to hear because it was one of their favorite movies.
Yes!
It's not what you
Sorry.
think it is. The Batman Part 2
Yeah, that's why I said yes. I don't like it.
has updates.
It's got canceled.
Updates, not
Updates,
postponed.
too.
Updates.
Updates.
Updates
It
that
already
get
it
canceled.
already got
Ready?
updated.
I can already tell you what it's gonna be. They're bringing back that stupid actor to play the Riddler.
No. It already
canceled it?
got delayed to 2027.
Yeah, I saw that.
Canceled it.
It already got delayed to 2027.
He just said
The Matt Reeves, the writer and director,
Okay,
has
fired.
supposedly finished the script and is turning it into James Gunn by the end of the month.
Oh, that's right. James Gunn's taking over.
Yeah, he's in charge of all the
decent
yeah.
stuff.
Even though it's going to be Matt Reeves that's doing the movie, but James Gunn
but
is
he
still
has to
the head of
approve it.
Yeah, he still has to. Yeah, so he's turning in his first draft of the script.
Good, because James Gunn's going to go, what is this crap? No.
Yeah.
Thank
No.
God. Maybe it'll be better.
So yeah, it's already been delayed a year as it is, and then
Because
Whiny
James
little-
Gunn probably watched the first one and went, what is, no, this, who let this be made?
so eventually we'll get a Batman too. Maybe. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but
Is there going to be another
at least
whiny
there's.
little teenager?
Yeah, well, he's like 50 now. It's been so long since the last one.
But like
So-
he was just this whiny like little Wayne in this.
It's way too long. He was annoying. Hated the
Yes,
Riddler.
he was more focused on being a Batman than
They hired
his
like an
Wayne.
amazing actor to.
Well, that is
play
what
Penguin and-
that's the whole point of the movies.
But
Bruce
yeah,
Wayne
no,
is always
fun
more
fact-
focused on being Batman than Bruce Wayne.
But he usually focuses
on
on
contra-
Wayne's
on contrary,
company
Monfrere.
because he does try to focus his parents'
Yes,
legacy.
he does focus a lot on Batman, but he
He
is
is a
all
sad
about being
little
Bruce Wayne
orphan,
because
but-
his money.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a sad little orphan, but sometimes he actually cares
He's
about
a
his
sallow
company.
orphan.
Well, that's all I had. Sorry that
But-
that segment sucks so much. It
But
wasn't
no, he is
great.
back.
It
They
wasn't
did announce
the
that
the worst Batman movie, but it's
They
not.
did announce that they are bringing that guy that played the Riddler back.
But it's
Is
supposed
he
to be
gonna
the
a
well. It's supposed to be the
serial
joke.
killer this time?
Who? The Riddler?
Well, what do you mean this time?
He already was.
If
So
they're
he's
bringing
a
him
serial
back,
killer.
they're bringing the same character back. They're not going to all of a sudden turn him into the actual
Well,
Riddler.
I mean, I thought it should have the Joker in it. So they're gonna do like a Hannibal Lecter thing where
They
he's
did-
working
they
with
did
the
have
Riddler
Joker.
to.
That's how they played the Riddler last time.
Wait, so who's going to be playing the Joker? Because we have so many people that
They haven't casted him yet. If
Okay.
he's just turning the script in,
Well, the Joker was in the end of Batman.
yeah,
I know,
remember
but
that was
because don't we have many people playing the
I don't
Skarsgård?
wanna see
One of the
Yeah,
Skarsgård
one of the
brothers?
I don't
Skarsgård.
want to see their interpretation of the Joker. I'm good.
I don't
Well,
either
because
because it's
me
going to be
neither.
Hannibal Lecter. It's going to be a.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll see it.
Because, like,
'cause
You know who it
I'm
needs to
there.
be? Mark Hamill. Just a Mark Hamill Joker.
That would be great, but
Hello there, Batman.
It's great. He's a great voice.
Just could
The
you imagine
Joker.
him as the Joker, like in character? He would be an awesome Joker.
oh, he'd be a great Joker.
He would be the best Joker ever.
Yeah.
Right up there with Jack Nicholson.
It'd be good. Willem Dafoe would have been a good one too.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe would be a good Joker.
Yes. Not,
All right.
yeah.
Well, thank you. I mean, you did a good job. I like the updates. I just,
Yeah, you did great.
Well, thank
it's
you.
just the
Brought
problem
up-
was it's just you
brought
need
up
to click on the
controversial-
links.
Yeah.
The links. You need to read the whole story, not just the headline.
Yeah, let's like.
Well, I didn't think you guys would care that much to ask
do
why.
your research.
What do you mean we wouldn't care that much?
I
We
don't
want to
know.
know
I
why
just
stuff
figured.
gets delayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also want to
course
know
we
when
care.
the Batman gets
A
canceled.
lot of times they don't tell you why though. It's just that it was delayed.
I am curious to find out what James Gunn will think of the script
Of the Batman.
because he is very all about like he wants to
Following
make
the
this universe
comics.
his baby. So I mean, he's already said that he's not going to bring the Batman into his universe. So
Not that. Yeah, a Batman. Not
right, he's
not-
going to bring a
not
Batman,
the Batman,
not
for
the
those
Batman.
yeah.
So he might just read it and go, oh, yeah, go with it
Yeah.
because he's probably already telling him, be aware that this Batman's never coming into my world.
right.
So yeah,
And
make your little Batman.
to a
Make
certain
your little
extent-
Unless he ends
Batman.
up doing like a Crisis on Infinite Earths or
Yeah.
something, and then
Yes.
maybe they'll do
So do you
something
think he'll
like
ever
that.
bring any of like the CW stuff into his world? Because it was talk about
know.
Grant Gustin.
Gustin.
Did I say Gusterson?
Yeah.
I don't know why
Grant
I always say
Gustin.
that. Grant Gustin.
I don't think.
I mean, I don't
would
think-
love him as the Flash.
I don't think you will.
I would too, but I don't think
I would
he's
too.
going to.
I don't think. I think he's
Isn't
going to
he-
recast.
He's not really been acting lately, has he?
Well, I mean, he's getting kind of old now.
yeah.
He also has a family now too, right?
What does that have to do
What
with
does
it?
that mean? Okay.
Some people actually like to hang out with their family and like be with their kids.
Yeah, and
He
also
does a podcast with you.
yeah. I was just gonna
I
say,
know,
what the hell
I'm
does
not
that
talking
mean?
about him.
As my daughter is right next to me on my podcast, that we asked to be a guest star once and then never left.
I think he's back to the topic at hand here.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to build his own universe. Yeah,
Right.
so he's not trying to use the.
Nothing. Go.
He's not trying to use the same characters.
Right.
Not that they won't show up at all, but I don't think that he's like Grant Gustin is not going to be his
I would
Flash.
be so happy if he did a like Crisis on Infinite Earth and like just brought brought it with a
So many
bunch
people,
of like.
I think it's gonna have to eventually get to something like that because
Yeah.
he's building up to a big culmination with all these characters.
WB, just like all of a sudden, just we have a movie where you have a Michael Keaton, CW Grant Gustinson, Samuel Elliott, Big Bad Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, Sam Elliott. What superhero did he play?
Is it Grant Gustin?
Gustin.
Grant Gustin, and who was the Green Arrow?
Stephen
Amell.
Amell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell. And then we also have you have a Dean Cain.
And Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl.
She was good.
You have a
They did finish.
Smallville, like just a whole universe
There
crossover.
he goes, back on Smallville.
Yeah, you
They
guys
started
can bring up
production they're going to start production on Supergirl in October, I believe.
Yeah, I thought they already
And-
started. I thought they were
or
pretty
no.
much wrapping up.
They're just sorry, I'm getting them.
Yeah.
They wrapped it up. They're starting the Clayface movie
Yes.
on October 1st.
Yeah, who's playing Clayface?
I don't know. This is it might have a Batman in it though, because that's the
sense.
poster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Clayface is a
I don't
Batman
think
villain.
they've casted anybody.
I mean, again, that would be a huge mistake on James Gunn's part if you're making a movie about a Batman
Okay,
villain.
so it does say
and not
something about
introduce
Alan
Batman.
Tudyk.
It's supposed to come out in September of next year.
Alan Tudyk is Clayface in the Harley Quinn.
Oh, that makes more sense.
And he's also
Hold on,
and he's in
Alan Tudyk
Creature
is set to play
Commandos.
the character Clayface in the new DC movie, as confirmed by DC Studios. This
Oh,
role is a
he'll
part
just be
of
the
an
voice.
upcoming project in the DC universe,
Yeah, he'd
as
just be the
Tudyk will
voice.
return to
Of
DC
Clayface.
under James.
I mean,
Gunn.
I guess he
am
could be the character if it's going to be like an origin story. They don't have a cast list yet.
It looks like it is, because it's an animated Clayface. It may be Alan Tudyk.
It's not animated. It's a live action.
It's a live action movie.
Then what the hell am I looking
You're looking at Harley
You're looking at
Quinn.
Harley Quinn's Clayface.
Everything you need to know. Maybe not. I don't know.
All right.
Do your research, Tasha.
I am. I did more research than you. I didn't read just titles.
Hey, I took a long time for me to copy and paste that stuff. Okay,
At least use Gemini.
that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that.
ChatGPT.
I use Gemini.
I use ChatGPT.
It's already installed on
I
my
also
phone.
use know it. It's a
I don't think you do know it.
it's know it. It's an AI app that I use to study for my AP exams and stuff.
Sean, you had a game?
All right. Well, actually, let's start with delays. So, delay in my universe of video games, the big news was GTA 6 got delayed. Everyone was waiting for it at the end of the year. It's supposed to come out in the fall.
Yeah,
And it got moved to next year. But they didn't give an official date. It was like,
It got delayed to next year?
yeah, July of next year.
Jeez, I didn't really get delayed.
So it was just fall of this year, and
Yeah.
now it's not delayed to July officially, July of next year. Then the rest of the video game world said yes, and because there
I
was
bet, yeah, because now they can release their stuff.
Yep, a lot of video games like Call of Duty, a lot of the big ones were all spring of next year because they were running away from GTA 6,
Yeah.
and now they literally the
they're
next
pushing
day
theirs up.
they all announced that they're now Christmas holiday season of this year. They're like,
push it up.
they're like, oh, we don't have to wait
Nice.
for that video game.
Okay, along the lines of Jared,
Yes.
do you know why they got pushed back?
Yeah, the classic. That studio that makes the Call of Duty movies, Rockstar, is very well known for it's done when it's done, and so their thing was that we
Yeah.
have to polish it. We want to give you a quality game.
Right.
We're waiting this long. We
They
wanna
they
keep
don't
bugs.
make their users beta testers like a
No.
lot of places do.
Their games usually come out pretty bug free,
Yeah.
and so
I
this-
like
this-
GTA. I play a lot of their games. I play all their games.
GTA.
Yeah, so like you know,
I like driving cars.
I think most of us,
smashing
most Rockstar fans are like, that's okay. Like
Yeah.
we know we're gonna get a good product, so
Yeah.
we'll wait 6 months for you
Yeah.
guys to give us a good product. So,
Yeah.
but
Not like a lot of games where you get the first version and then all of a sudden you have to patch it like 400 times a month because, oh, okay, we found this bug. Here you go. Patch it.
right.
Patch it.
But they did release a new trailer, which looked really good.
Yeah.
They that was like with the announcement, they're like, but here's a new trailer, a full length trailer.
I know,
So
it's got a lot of violence and drug dealers and prostitutes in it, though.
right.
No,
I'm down to play GTA 6
I'm not playing
now.
that then.
They announced a lot of the different things you can do in the game. There are a lot of different
Wait, I can make drug
activities.
deals in the new one?
They're in everyone. Oh my god, every game is.
Yeah.
Then I've been playing GTA wrong.
Grand Theft Auto is all about the drug deals and
I've
the.
been doing it wrong. I've robbed stores unsuccessfully every single time.
If you guys liked Red Dead, they are bringing hunting into
Animal
this-
hunting or human hunting?
Animal hunting.
They already
So,
do human
'cause
hunting.
it's
You can
based
shoot a
The
human.
game's based in Florida, so you can like go hunt in the Everglades.
Oh,
They're adding that.
Hunt some crocodiles.
Yeah.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
They're adding you can go to like play pool like in a bar. Like, they
Oh,
had
so
a lot
like-
of different mini games in this one, a lot more than they've done in the past. You got scuba diving. They added that. They announced that you're gonna be able to go scuba diving. So they're gonna. It's a giant
did
game.
it give you an idea of like how many hours of gameplay you could actually do?
They didn't say hours of gameplay. They did say though it is their biggest world map ever.
I was gonna say.
So,
I mean,
and
because
then-
already with Grand Theft Auto, if you just like leave the actual storyline for a while and just go play, you could play for hours.
It's
There's
rumored.
a storyline?
Right.
So I've been playing it so wrong.
Yeah, it's open world, but then
Yeah,
you get
it's
an
open
actual
world, but there's an
storyline.
actual storyline. And if you
Oh.
finish the storyline, it gets kind of boring afterwards if you don't like. You usually what I do is I do open world for a long time, and then I'll start playing the storyline.
Right.
You do sometimes get to a point where you have to do the storyline because otherwise some parts of the city isn't open.
Right.
But like you leave the last part of the story to the very end, and then go explore, and then like collect money, buy cars, and do things like that. You know, my goal is always to get a helicopter.
Right.
And that way I can get enough money to where I can just keep buying a helicopter because it's really hard to control a helicopter.
Well,
first
and that's the
design.
other thing too. Like I kind of just play the same way that you do because the main story, especially GTA 5, it gives you so much money that
Yeah.
like the game gets boring after a while because
Yep.
you have every gun, all the.
Yep.
But if you play open world, you have to earn that stuff, and it
Yep.
makes it interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
Because you have to earn money like in the game in different ways.
I like to try to get to 4 or 5 stars, 4 or 5 wanted
Yeah.
stars, and then see if I can get out of it.
right.
Oh, I
without
do that
being
all the
shot
time.
or arrested.
I do that all the time.
The,
It's called steal a car and drive as fast as you can to
easiest
a
thing to do
random
is
area.
just barricade yourself and just start killing everybody, and then shoot cops, shoot cars, blow up cars, and then the minute you're at that store, then steal a car, and then hide, try to get into parking garages and hide and take other cars and see if we can get
Bro,
away.
I got wanted in a parking garage once. I got 5
easy to
stars.
get wanted.
I got
Easy
5
to get
stars in a
wanted.
parking garage because I broke someone's car and stole it.
Well, that's only usually 1 star. It's the minute you start killing people, you start.
I didn't kill
Let
anyone.
me ran some people over. That's very
Yeah.
easy to do too.
Yeah, it's reminding people.
But now, even with the delay now, it's going to make it 6 years since they started production. They started production in 2020.
6 years?
So
So
it's
coming out
GTA
in
5 was 6
2026.
years ago?
No, GTA 5 is longer than that, but they didn't start production of this one until after Red Dead 2. So, Red Dead 2 came out and they started production of this. No, GTA 5 is actually really old. It's almost a decade. It was in 2017, 2018 when that game came out.
yeah, you're
It was a PS3 game
That's
at
right.
the end of
'cause
the PS3.
They did the whole GTA Online.
Yep. And I mean, it's still, and they re-released it for PS4 and PS5. Lifetime GTA 5's made 8.6 billion.
Yeah.
With all the stuff you can buy online and all that stuff like that. Yeah, so it's a cash cow for sure. Anyway, so because it got delayed, I thought we'd do a fun game talking about cost of GTA 6. So it got delayed, which of course added to the cost. It's going to be the most expensive video game ever made. But I'm not going to tell you how much it costs, or what it's rumored. It's rumored to cost. We're going to play a game where I'm going to list out some things, and you guys are going to tell me, do you think this costs more or less than GTA 6?
And you won't tell us the GTA price until the end?
Yes, correct. Now, as we're going through, I want you guys to all tell me yes or no so we can give our points.
Right.
So, all of you guys, before I say if it is or isn't. you
Along
guys
the
will
lines
say.
of when Tasha did performer or influencer.
Yep.
Where we're
correct.
all
Should
going
we
to
just
give
do
an answer.
thumbs? No, wait, we're on a podcast.
No.
I just realized
Yes, we're all
that.
going to do thumbs up so our podcaster knows how we voted.
Yeah.
We'll just go in a circle every time. I'll start with Jared and just go around.
I think you should start with me because Jared actually knows baseline numbers for this.
Okay, fine. We'll start with Tasha and
Thank
go
you.
around.
It doesn't matter. What's not going to
I
change?
don't care,
It's not going to
Jared.
change my answer.
I don't care. But you know baseline numbers for this because
Basically, what she's saying that because you know a baseline, I could answer off of yours. So if you answer last,
yes, you
we-
can answer last because you have a baseline.
I see her
Okay.
reasoning.
All right.
Because that
Good.
way, neither
That's
one
fine.
of us are going to answer off of you.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All
I
right.
got it.
Deal. Okay. So I did throw some sports references in here.
Nice.
Yep.
don't
So
know what
starting
that
off with the
means.
first one, the Dodgers have a very big payroll. They have the largest payroll ever in baseball, and this including their luxury tax. So including the luxury tax, the Dodger
I know what that
payroll
means.
is it more or less than GTA 6?
What does luxury tax mean?
If you go over a certain amount, you have to pay actually extra because you're above the soft cap of the.
Okay.
Less.
You're not gonna tell us what the number is though?
I will tell you the number. I will.
after we guess?
After you guess. So
Less.
All right. So am I saying that the Dodgers pay more than the game play?
yeah,
More.
more. You think it's Dodgers payroll is more than GTA 6 cost?
Oh, wait.
So these are the things I'm naming. You're gonna say, do you think this cost more or less than GTA 6? So the Dodgers payroll with the luxury tax, more or less?
More.
You think the GTA 6 is more?
Oh, no. So, yes, less. I want less.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
there we go.
This is so confusing.
I'm
Dodger-
with her confused.
I don't.
If you say less, you're saying that you think it costs less than GTA
So
6.
if we say less,
So if we say
that
less,
means
we
if
mean
we say
Dodgers.
less, then we say that GTA costs more.
Correct.
Okay, less.
Less.
Yes, it is less. But it's still really high. 500 million estimated is what they're costing for one season of baseball.
Damn.
Yeah. Next one, the Mona Lisa. This is its currently insured value.
Oh, it's less.
Less?
More.
Less. Less.
Less? It is less, but still, I was really surprised at how expensive this is. 870 million is what.
Oh, I thought it was. I'm like, it's getting up to the billions, isn't the Mona Lisa?
No, it's 870 million. But that's still like one
Yeah.
painting. It's insured for 870 million.
Then how much is GTA if we're in the millions?
Oh, it's high. All right, next
We're gonna
one.
find out.
Now, this one's fun. All the Harry Potter movies, all of them. We're talking just production cost. All of the Harry Potter movies or GTA 6? Which one?
More.
You thinking
I'm saying more.
I'm saying the Harry Potter movies. I don't know how we're supposed to say it, how we're
Less.
supposed to put it.
it's more? If you think it's higher than GTA 6, it would
Okay,
be more.
Harry Potter more.
More?
Less.
It is less. All the Harry Potter movies cost 900 million for the budget, and that is still less than GTA 6. Now we're gonna get to some fun architecture. So, tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Is that
Do you know where that is?
less or more
It's in
expensive
Abu
than
Dhabi.
GTA 6?
I believe.
Start, Tasha.
Tom Cruise hang off at in Mission Impossible
okay.
movie.
Yeah.
Less.
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 It is less. Burj Khalifa costs 1.5 billion, and it is less
how
than
much
the budget of
fucking
GTA
movie.
6. All right, next one. The new World Trade Center, the whole complex, when they rebuilt the World Trade Center, is that less or more than GTA 6?
Less.
Are you keeping track of these, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
More.
I'm gonna say more as well.
It is more. 3.5 billion for the entire.
Oh, I just deleted Jared's.
But that is more than GTA 6.
What do you want to do? Oh, you got it.
I got it. I know what you were at.
All right, now we're going to get to sports again. So, at the time, this was the most expensive NFL stadium. Cowboy Stadium. Is that more or less than GTA 6? It is has this giant TV board. It's like the biggest one in the NFL. So, less or more than GTA 6?
Less.
Less?
I'm going less as well.
The Cowboys stadium was about $2.5 billion, I think. So I'm gonna say more.
So, it was less. and you're wrong on the price. It was 1.9 billion.
It's close.
Was what it costs.
Still ridiculous if that's what it costs for the stadium.
Well, yeah, and that stadium was 10 years ago, and they built.
Well,
how many stadiums have they
I'm gonna blow
built
you
since
mind
then?
with the next one. The next stadium is SoFi Stadium in LA, which is the
Yeah.
current most expensive stadium ever constructed.
Isn't it that dome that like looks at you?
No,
No,
That's
that's
something
It's like
else.
an open air like thing. Yeah,
that's Vegas.
it's Vegas.
Oh,
in
that's
LA.
That's the
It's
dome
where
in
the
Vegas.
Rams and Chargers play.
All right.
So more or less than GTA 6.
More.
The stadium cost more.
Yep.
3.5 billion is what I'm gonna guess.
No, it's actually higher than that. 5.5 billion.
Holy shit.
I think that's some of that's LA land prices and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff.
LA taxes and all that other stuff.
But yeah, 5.5 billion. Like that's ridiculous that it costs that much more than the Cowboys Stadium.
Yeah.
But it's by far the most expensive NFL stadium ever made.
But yeah, land tax in California.
Yeah.
Well, it's in a good. It's like in a pretty central location of LA.
But even a bad area of LA, like slums of LA, it's like $1.6 million for a home.
Right.
Like, good God.
Yeah, and then plus like paying all the contractors. The contractor, all that stuff's more expensive in California. Yeah. All right, next one. We're going back to movies. So, all the Avatar movies, including the ones that they haven't made yet, but they've already filmed them because they filmed them all together. So
blue people?
all the Avatar movies.
Blue people.
So James Cameron's. So we're including the first one and then they filmed
How many-
2 through 4 together.
There's 4 now.
4 now.
No, there'll be 4 total. So all of them together, more or less than GTA 6.
I want to go less.
I'm gonna say less too.
More.
It is less. Right now, it's
I'm gonna say
estimated to be $1 billion.
1.3.
It's
One
big.
For all 4 of
A
them?
little bit over $1 billion
Okay.
for all 4.
I was gonna say like 1.3 billion for all of them.
A little over $1 billion. And then this is the last one. Star Wars. You got to bring Star Wars into this. So
All of them, like for all 9.
I'm going to tell you. So this is every Star Wars movie, every one of them, including Solo and Rogue One.
Just the movies.
All the movies.
Not
that came
TV
in
shows.
Yeah, not TV shows. Just everything that came
How
in
much
theaters.
the production cost was, not how much the
Yes,
cost
not
was.
the budget, just the production costs. So all the production costs of every Star Wars movie, more or less than
More.
GTA 6.
I'm gonna go more as well.
Gotta be more.
It's just barely more, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
It's $2.2 billion for every Star Wars movie ever made.
Okay, and so the budget for GTA 6 was
Well, you can guess it.
$2.1 billion.
It's $2 billion. A little,
Oh,
over $2 billion.
Right at 2
A
billion.
little over $2 billion. So that's like Star Wars just barely beat it. At 2.2, that's every Star Wars movie ever made.
Why is it so much?
Well, I'll get into that. So, one, they had over 2,000 programmers working on it for over 6 years. So, when you have that much salary, plus, like, just
How many programmers?
over 2,000. Over 2,000 programmers.
This had better be a
6 years.
fucking amazing game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're gonna
Well, but
2,000 people
Guys,
working?
now this is gonna turn into we're gonna have a Twitch account now. What's my lane again? Plays GTA 6 when it comes
Right,
out,
No kidding.
and we review.
So, I mean, but the thing is, like I just mentioned earlier, it's made 8.6 billion lifetime. So it's still gonna make a profit. Like they're betting on even at 2 billion, that's still gonna make a profit.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually, but I mean, it's made how much in a lifetime?
8.6 billion.
Billion
Okay,
in
but
a
it made
lifetime.
Okay, no, but it made 2 billion in just sales in its first year. GTA 5 made 2 billion in sales,
And now-
and
and
that
PSA
was back
their
when
games are-
games were sold cheaper.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going up to $80 a game now.
Yep.
$80 a game?
Yeah, I
Nice.
saw
When the
that,
original
yeah.
GTA 5 came out, it was still 60 a game. They're
yeah.
selling them 70, but they're
Yeah, it's
I would not be
$79.99 is the
surprised
new
if it was like
MSRP
$80
for
game.
I don't,
games.
I don't spend that on games.
So they're betting on that they're going to get that 2
I'm
billion
30 years old. I'm not spending that much.
back
on
and
games.
then
Yeah.
some.
I can buy one book for that money.
Yeah,
that much,
I'm
so.
$70. I know.
I
kidding.
can buy one omnibus for $80.
But that's just crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
it's one video game, and all of Star Wars is just barely
barely
Yeah,
bringing
that-
that. That's amazing.
that's crazy.
Every Harry Potter movie, a fraction.
A fraction of that.
Yeah, hopefully this.
But that's
yeah.
what happens when you have these polluted video game budgets because of How much
What
are
if
the programmers? That's where
If it comes out and it just sucks.
And that's what I'm worried about.
I mean, I don't see how it can, but
well, what's going to happen?
They better hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
Here's
They're
the
gonna be in
thing:
hole.
it's just going to be like, maybe not suck, but people are going to play it and go,
yeah,
it doesn't
Like,
seem much different than GTA 5.
Yeah,
You're
we
I
waited-
can
we
scuba
waited 9 years for
dive,
this or whatever. Like,
yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. They're going to like play it
Well,
and
since
go,
the last one came out.
Yeah, so last thing about it's almost a decade. Yeah.
yeah, they're going to say, they're like, oh, I can scuba dive. Yay. And like, it's like, it doesn't, like, the gameplay is like, oh, it's not much different. Like, oh, you've added a few things that I can do differently, but it's the same.
Possibly. That's the thing. They're digging. I mean, that's the thing. They're making a big swing because the
Yeah.
Because like the first game was not even in the billions.
Especially if it's $80 a game.
Yeah, GTA
And, like,
5 wasn't even at $1 billion budget.
No.
Like they're like tripling the budget. So they're big
And
swing
because you
for
can
sure.
you can imagine that I guarantee you most of these fans are going to start playing like 4 and 5 back to back to start getting ready for this game. And so they're going to be playing these games back to back. So when 6 comes out, they're going to get it, and then they're going to start playing 6 going, I mean, I'm hoping that it is amazing, but they're going to be sitting there going, I don't see anything different about this game. I mean,
Right.
like, oh, I can go hunting crocodiles.
I mean, the hunting I could do in Red Dead
I
2.
just did that in Red Dead. You're like,
yeah.
I can ride a horse. Like,
Yeah, we'll see. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like,
okay.
and they're definitely. That's the thing. When they're getting the games are getting that expensive, it better do well. This has to be like one of the biggest games of all time to turn a profit.
Right. There better be a version where I can hook my VR goggles into this game and put it on, and that feels like I'm in Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the humidity and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So like spray and spray like a little
I'm
squirt.
gonna put on a haptech suit and be able to feel those gun bullets hitting my chest. Oh, God.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
well, that was fun, and that was a very enlightening. I cannot believe $2 million or $2 billion.
So the scores, we got
Yeah. So how were the scores?
Chris in last was 7.
I lost a game.
Tasha in last was 7. Jared in last is 7.
We all had 7?
We all got 7.
Oh, really?
So how do we want to score this?
Wait.
And we all tied.
Didn't it? That's, you don't say it like that. We all tied for first with 7
Yeah,
points.
we all tied for first
We all
place.
lost at 7.
We
But
all
no, we
lost?
all
We all
got
tied.
7.
We all get
We
a
all
point on
tied.
the board.
So we all get a point
We
for this on
tied.
the board?
Yes.
Yeah.
We all
Okay.
tied.
We all
Yeah, you
get
don't
a
need to
T.
put tie. Just like
He said we all got- we each
We
got a
get a
one.
T. We get
Yeah,
a
we
T
each
right
get a
next
T.
to it.
No, we don't get a T. You get a 1.
That's how she tied. That's how she does
That's how
it.
I do it.
Does this make sense?
So on the board, I'm going to write GTA, less or more.
Just give us each a point.
And I put a T
She does.
next to it. So we know
Here's
that
the
you
point
all
that we all
tied.
tied.
Okay.
Have you not seen my board?
Yeah, I am.
have
I'm
a
just-
little key on it.
Yeah, but you could just give everybody a point because we all.
You're
One.
still getting your point. It just, I always put next to it a T or a W for if we know you tied the game with someone else. That's
But
why
they mean the same
have
thing.
it.
They mean the same thing. Anyways, all right.
No, you should talk
thanks,
back
sir.
to your stepdad.
Thanks, sir.
I don't care. I'm just
Thanks for that game, Sean. That was fun.
That was a fun game.
Yeah.
That was very enlightening, especially when you can find out how much other things cost.
Right.
That was the fun part. That you like, and then find out for what they paid to make Grand Theft Auto 6, you could have bought a stadium.
Right.
You could have made
Yeah,
every
you
Star
coulda-
Wars
Yeah. Or one game.
or a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
But you also have to take into account that it's been going for how many years they've been working on this?
6 years.
6 years.
So 6 years of 2,000 people.
Yeah, of 2,000 people.
Plus,
Right.
yeah. Plus
Yeah.
all the other stuff that you have to do to make a video game.
Yeah.
All the special effects and all that. What that
Do you
costs.
have any of the stats, like who are the stars and who are the voices?
No, they're all no names. There's no.
Really? There's no stars? Wait,
They did it.
$2 billion and they didn't get one goddamn star? The other ones that they spent very few money on had like big names in them.
Well, they haven't released that, so they might, because they did that for GTA 5. The main characters aren't stars. The first one, GTA 5, none of the main characters were stars.
No.
No, they weren't. they were known voice actors in video games, but they weren't like.
I thought they had a couple.
They had stars, but those were like all secret. Like I guarantee you, there'll be stars in GTA 6, but they keep them secret because they want you to play the game and be surprised. Like, oh, that person's in here. But at the same time, it also kind of fit the GTA 5 was about being in Hollywood, so that kind of lend it to having stars in there. But
I think I stopped at GTA 2, so I have no idea.
I don't know what GTA is.
GTA 2?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like when it was shot from above and you're like a little car?
I don't know. Maybe it was 3. I don't know. I had a PS3. That was my last console, and then I stopped playing games. When it broke, I was done. I was like, that's it.
Yeah. Then you started reading comic books.
Well, I was always on and off reading comic books, but I just
You're a nerd.
Yeah. I am
if you're
a
on
nerd.
this podcast, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the only thing I want to add in, and I have to add into every podcast, Smallville.
No!
It was basically what I added in the lost footage was what led into my game. Yes, and then I just want to add it in. I've been watching Smallville. I'm on season 5 now, almost done with it, halfway through. I've been noticing that in Smallville, I did not really realize that the first season they were supposed to be freshmen. They were not freshmen. These actors were like freaking 23 years old, and so apparently every season they were supposed to be like freshmen, sophomore, junior, senior. I knew that because like season 4, the last episode that I'm on season 5 now, but was graduation, which was supposed to lead into my game that we're not going to play. But how are these kids supposed to be freshmen? So the freaking Tom Welling looked like he was like 30 years old as a freshman. I mean, Chloe,
And yeah, looks about your age.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm 30. I mean, like, Chloe's like driving a car in the first season. I'm like, freshmen don't drive cars.
That is true.
And like, again, like Lex Luthor, who's supposed to be like 25, already graduated college and running LexCorp, is like hanging out with these kids and supposed to be like Tom Welling, like Clark Kent. You're my best friend. I'm like,
that's a song
it's so creepy. All right. So, I want to add in another issue. I'm going to keep bringing up Smallville on this podcast.
So it's Smallville and Predator every episode?
Smallville and Predator.
And
speaking
Zaddy.
of, because I don't think we brought up Zaddy because that was
we didn't bring up Zaddies this time.
Yeah, because that was on the other one that we lost.
On the last
segment,
episode,
Who's
we
Your
went
Zaddy?
over a list of
Yeah, we learned that Zaddies was not just Zaddy
and then
Pascal.
next episode, we're going to play a game called Who's Your Zaddy? And we describe the Zaddy, and you have to guess. Give you clues on who it is, and you tell me who that Zaddy is.
Looking forward to that game.
Let's not do that.
Why not? I actually don't want to do that.
What would you do?
I will find a list of Zaddies. I'll get like 10 Zaddies, and I will find
Go ahead.
Zaddies.
Like, how are you gonna?
and I will like characters or descriptions or movies they've been a part of, and you will have to tell me who that Zaddy is.
Oh, like the actor? Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
Who's your Zaddy?
Who's your Zaddy?
And the game is Who's Your Zaddy?
So next episode we're gonna play a game called Who's Your Zaddy.
Awesome.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, listeners. If you stop subscribing to our podcast,
Keep subscribing because we find out who's your Zaddy. After dark.
that'd be a whole different game.
So yeah, we're gonna play Who's Your Zaddy next time.
Spread the news, everyone. Who's your Zaddy on the next episode of What's Your Lane Again?
What's my lane?
What's your lane again? Whose lane is it anyway?
Whose lane is it? What's my lane again?
Okay.
All right.
Wait, what's the name of our podcast?
I don't know.
Okay.
I forgot.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at What's My Lane Again, all one word, and our friends over at hardcover_hideout. Don't forget, we also have a YouTube. Go do that. Tune in next week when we ask who's your Zaddy. And don't forget to rate and comment on whatever platform you are listening on. See you next episode when we ask, What's my lane again?
Completely unqualified pop culture opinion.